Okay, we are now joined by Giga Chikadze. First question comes from Gabriel Gonzalez with Cageside Press.
Giga, obviously a very impressive performance. Congratulations. Just talk about it. You get to fight week under all the circumstances, and then you find out you have this short notice replacement. Just talk about what it was like to experience that.
Yeah. So I mentioned it already a couple of times. This guy pulled out from my fight already twice before this fight, so this is the third time, and it wasn't a surprise for me. So both of my other win was scheduled. The other fight was scheduled against the same opponent, and now they scheduled me with the third time with the same guy, and I was like, okay, if that's what they wanted, I'll do it. I'll do mine, but I always had in my mind that something might happen and he might pull out again. So for me and for my team, that was no surprise. Once he pulled out, me, Master, Daniel, Michael, and my teammates, we talk. Nothing's changed. We are in a shape, just a different opponent. So the new guy came and we just checked his fight a little bit. Different style, but we were ready for it.
Something very interesting that you don't normally see. You were throwing kicks and he was jumping over them. In the gym, have you seen someone try that? And just in the cage, what was it like when you see him do that move?
Actually, I've seen when somebody gets hurt in a leg and they don't want to get leg kicked anymore. Some people try that. And as you guys know, I'm a kickboxer, and I've seen these moves many times before. Once he did the same thing, I was like, I knew that his leg hurts, and that's why he was doing it. There are some other ways to defend leg kicks, but that's why he did it. So, okay.
Final question for me. I mean, under all the circumstances, people are throwing out a lot of options, whether it's Fight Island, whether it's something else. If you could pick, where do you want to fight next, and do you have an opponent in mind?
Fight Island would be super nice, I feel, because all the people are waiting for this. First, this pandemic situation, this show was like, I think all the world is watching this show, and for me it was a big interest to fight in this show. And now everyone is talking about this Fight Island, some Mortal Kombat thing. I would love to do it, for sure. Either that, or either I heard Las Vegas is back at Apex, and yeah, I would love to really fight somebody who has a name, so somebody recognized guy. Some people ask me like, hey, you want to fight that son he's fighting now with Danny Ige? I feel like right now they have some business to deal. Danny Ige is my friend a little bit, and I would love to watch this fight, and then we'll see what happens. I would love to fight somebody really who is popular already for the UFC fans.
Hey, thank you, Giga.
My pleasure.
We'll take our next question from Carlos Contreras. Your line is open.
Okay.
Giga, this fight was really hard for Irving because you had 2 years of time, but also for you. I mean, you were preparing to a totally different boxer. Were you surprised at some point in the first round? You even switched to southpaw. Were you surprised with his style, with being so coming up front and throwing so many Superman punches and trying to punch you with having this difference in the distance in the reach?
As I mentioned, I have the best team, guys. We checked a couple of fights and we already knew what was going to happen. So we knew that he was going to throw Superman punch. He was going to come forward. He's going to try only a couple of shots for takedown because he don't have a great wrestling. And that's exactly what happened. And then we made the plan. Plan was a couple of kicks, some straight punches, move around, body kicks, high kicks, knees, and that's exactly what I did. So it was not really hard for us to find a good plan for this opponent.
Thank you, Giga.
Thank you, Giga. You are all good to go.
Thank you very much for